And welcome back to the MTG Rundown. Today I'm joined by yet another one of our past, present, future.
Who would have thought we'd be back here doing this again, huh?
Not
I didn't.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know why they keep letting me back here.
The bola did in fact work. We caught him.
Yeah, well, yeah, I can only run for so long.
Right.
Anyways, it is the official start of Commander Masters spoiler season.
Oh boy.
So obviously we're going to be talking about that a lot. Like,
Yeah.
way too much.
Probably.
All right, anyways. Happy, you want to start us off with some cards that you are very delighted to see getting a reprint?
Ah, thank God they're redoing the free if you have commander spells. I mean, good. There is
yes.
no reason why Deadly Rollick needs to be $50. There's just zero
absolutely
reason.
not.
Yeah.
Like, it's just such a key card that can go in literally any deck. Like,
Yeah.
Are you this color? It's literally free. It's like Soul Ring. There's no reason to not put it in your deck. And
It's almost like that's why they were friggin' mistakes.
yeah, you know what I mean? And it's just like, two of them are like less than $2. And then you have the other three, which are all like 50 plus.
Yeah.
And so seeing those get a reprint is super nice. With alt art too, so you know.
I really don't care about the alt
So-
art, to be honest. I'm just glad that they're there.
Right, absolutely. Like
Bringing down the
if it
property
was-
value.
If it was just the base product, I'd still be just as happy.
Yep.
The bonus art, the alt art's just a nice little bonus.
Just a nice
thing
little bonus. Yeah.
sprinkled on top.
All right, what do you got for us?
Oh, demonic tutor. Thank you. Now do it again. For demonic tutor again. Print it again. Print it into the ground. Give me Imperial Seal again.
It's already been printed into the ground.
Well,
That's the beauty of it.
I know,
And
but
it's still $30 friggin' dollars.
Keep doing that. Like demonic tutor needs to be like $5, $10. Come on. But no, like give me like Imperial Seal again. Like just the good generic black tutors. I'd like to see more of those. But demonic tutor getting a reprint is super nice.
It's always nice.
Absolutely. You're never mad about cracking a pack and seeing a demonic tutor in there.
No.
What about you, Nick?
I'm taking the easy way out in working at a game store in Reliquary Tower.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Finally, I can look in one binder for all of a week to pull a Reliquary Tower instead of all of the binders for a Reliquary Tower.
Right.
Remember when we bought Reliquary Towers in bulk and they lasted for like 3 weeks?
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah, same thing. What is it? Actually, they haven't shown enough, but Swiftfoot Boots and or Lightning Greaves would be greatly appreciated too, Mr. Wizards, please.
Yeah, but if they could manage to eat those in there. I don't know. It's a big ask.
Please.
Yeah, anyways, well, Happy. What do you got?
I'm gonna be real. I like Kaikar's dumb goose face a lot. like a lot.
Man be hyonking on the cover of Vogue.
I also desperately. I know this isn't actually a thing, but I would really love the side profile Birds of Paradise. Just all beak. It's just all beak.
It's just a macaw.
Yeah.
Just side.
Just like all beak. But in all seriousness, Archfiend of Despair. That's another card where like there is no reason that card should be $50.
Hey, we're gonna
thank
print
you for reprinting it.
We're gonna print a mythic in a side set one time. Oops, it's $90.
Yep.
Who would have guessed?
Yep. Oh, we put Rune Reflection on a creature. Oh, darn.
Right, and it's a good creature in a good tribe.
Yeah.
So it's just like, oh, gee, Wizards, you rascals. If only there was something you could have done to prevent that. But, you know, we are glad to see it back. Absolutely.
We count those. We take those.
Absolutely.
What do you?
Cyclonic Rift.
Always.
Suck it. All non-blue players, I don't care. Cyclonic Rift is a mainstay. It's not going anywhere, and it needs to be cheaper, especially because it's not a mythic. It was only printed at rare, and it goes in so many decks. And even if you're not casting it for 7, just like 1 in a blue, worse snap, that's always good. Like, Like that's just it's just a good card.
I mean, Unsummoned's been around since Alpha for a reason, you know?
Absolutely. Boomerang, Unsummoned,
Vapor
Snap,
Snag.
Vapor Snag. Like this is a very common effect, and it just so happens that Cyclonic Rift is just the strongest version of the effect because you can oops all my mana into it.
Yeah.
And one-sided evacuation the board.
It either needs to be way cheaper or banned, right? Like that's it.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Because the mistake was that the overload cost was 6 in a blue and not like 3 and 4 blue.
Yeah.
It's the fact that it's the most splashable card since Thragtusk, which
Yeah.
Wizards just seems to like to do that for some reason.
Hey, man.
We're going to make this really, really good card that everybody can play.
Yeah.
That way everybody has to buy this card. And now Cyclonic Rift is like 30, 40 bucks.
Or hear my proposal. We still ban Psych Rift. We unban Upheaval.
Okay, done.
Yeah.
I'm fair with that.
Yeah, done.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm about that life. Upheaval is a fair and balanced Magic the Gathering card.
Cycle effects are
It
always fair.
is, right? Like, that's the problem. Upheaval is a fair and balanced Magic card.
Because Upheaval is only broken if you already have a billion mana rocks in play and
Yeah.
then you float it. So it's just like if at any point in time your game plan is ruined by Vandal Blast, your card's not broken.
Yeah, it's not like, it's
Oh
just...
no, the blue player's playing 87 mana rocks. If only there was something we could do to interact with his board, maybe. I don't know.
Speaking of Vandal Blast, that's also getting
Yes.
a reprint. Sorry to skip you, Nick,
No,
but
you're
Vandal
good. No.
Blast.
Absolutely, it's just a good uncommon. It's nice. It's solid.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
I am loving this trend of like just staple uncommons finally getting their time in the light again.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's, no uncommon should ever be more than like $5 ever. Period. Like Pitiless Plunderer, Vandal Blast, like Sensei's Divine
Shut
Top.
up. Shut up. Shut up.
It's technically an uncommon.
Back in your cave.
Get in the comments.
No.
Down.
No, but
No.
Sensei's Divining Top would be another card that I'd like to see. I don't know if we've seen that one yet, but like if it gets reprinted, I'd be happy with that. Just
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
like
always.
it's for a silly little card that does nothing outside of one 3-card combo. It doesn't need to be that expensive.
Outside of 1 3-card combo, my brother in Christ, that card is basically cheating.
I think we have an entire episode on why we hate Sense's Divine Top. We're not, that's not today, though.
Absolutely. I hate Sensei's
Anyways, yeah.
Divining Top for the same reason I hate Cyclonic Rift whenever it doesn't win the game. It's just, you're just wasting my time, big dog.
Yeah.
Kill me with it or don't play it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now I will take my turn, and
Yeah.
Absolutely.
my card is not the card itself, but its alternate art, Morphon the Boundless. Why? Because of all of the oh god, what was it? Hannibal jokes. Just it puts flesh on its skin.
Oh.
That or someone please tell us what its skincare routine is because it's smooth.
Who at Wizards was like, you know who I want just a mugshot of? Morphon. I just want to get right up on that
I know,
thing.
right? So many of them are like Teysa Karlov, right? Or like Alesha who smiles at death, right? Like, okay.
Right,
you-
like,
you know,
understandable.
Kemba, Ka Regent, sure. And it's
Selvala.
like, Selvala. And then it's Ulamog, Ceaseless Hunger. And it's like, I don't,
Kozilek looks like an egg with a tumor on it.
it's like, I don't want
Like
to
it's
see
just
that.
mostly smooth surface with just a little bump
It's
on the
like
top.
zooming in on a crab. Like,
Right, it's
who
like-
wants to see that?
It looks like something out of the back of a Nat Geo
Yeah,
magazine whenever
yeah.
you were a kid. It's like, what animal is this zooming on? It's like, dude, you got me.
Just
I don't know.
I really want to see the artist notes on that.
Yeah.
Just like, all right, you're gonna be doing this one. Make it as unsettling as possible.
They just slide them the two first copies of Ulamog, and they're just like, all right, so just give me a side profile of whatever this is. just do your best. There's
Yeah.
no expectations here.
Yeah, there is no wrong answer.
Just
all
give
right?
me your best.
Yeah.
All right.
And we'll just throw it on a
All
card.
right, Happy, you give us Vandal Blast.
Yeah.
So I think that puts it back to you.
The Great Hinge.
That is so nice, for sure.
Yep.
Because it's just such a nice value card. It's just, it was so horribly expensive because turns out just a green card that makes your dudes bigger, draws you card, taps for 2 mana, and gains you life would be good. I don't know who could have foresaw that, but seeing that come back is super nice. Hopefully we get to see a time again where Great Hinge is like under $40 for at least a little bit until it spikes right back up within a week or two.
I
But
remember
like,
when Great Henge was under $40.
yeah, I remember like the first week of Eldraine.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Right.
I also really love the 1-2 punch on the finance bros who freaked out because it was a box topper, and now it's just getting reprinted.
Well, it's good. Like if you're playing Magic like it's stocks and not cardboard, stop. This game's not for you.
The amount of times our newest coworker has said investment when talking about Magic the Gathering,
I'm just here to sling cardboard with my buddies. Man.
my dude. You know what? Go for it. Buy the Bazaar of Baghdad. Go crazy. Go stupid.
Right. The only time I'm gonna buy a Bazaar Baghdad is if I'm playing like Canlander. It's just reserve list is conversation for another day.
Yep.
Just gonna
Yep.
tuck that away. But my choice is the Great Henge. All around good card, all-star. Every deck loves it. If you can run it, you usually do. It's the big dumb creature deck. Loves it. The go wide elf deck. Play your million mana dorks. They all draw you cards. Who doesn't love effects like that?
For me, I'm stealing yet another cycle, getting printed for the 3rd time ever in its history. The Medallions.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. I'd really like Jet Medallion to be under $50, please, for the love of God.
It's one of those things where, like, whenever you look at it, you would think that this effect would be printed more commonly in the game. Just a generic mana reducer. It's basically just a mana rock, but it hits all your spells. And then you realize that, like Nick said, up to now, it's only been printed twice.
Twice, yeah.
Ever. One of those is Tempest.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on.
It's close. I don't think Commander 2014 exactly counted.
No. If your card gets reprinted in a Commander deck, it's not a real reprint.
Okay. I disagree. Like, modern commit, like 2020 on, I would disagree.
Oh,
but
yeah,
yes.
no, for sure. Recent ones,
Recently,
definitely,
yes.
because
But no, like Commander 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, those weren't reprints, dog.
no, they really weren't.
Those weren't reprints. They're more expensive in those sets than they are in the original.
Right. Absolutely.
All right, I think now we do our final loop. We got happy with your final.
Commandeer. A card from Cold Snap that has been printed only in Cold Snap is finally getting a reprint. So now that what is it? It's a free it's Force of Will, but instead you bribery.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you pitch a blue and then you bribery instead of paying its mana cost. Yeah. It's like $30 because it's only in Cold Snap, and that's a pretty good deal.
Right, absolutely.
Just glad to see a card from Cold Snap that
Is an Arkham Daxon?
is an Arkham Daxon. Yeah, yeah.
Super.
Or what's his name? Darius.
Oh,
yeah,
and
Darren,
then whenever you take damage, make that
Yeah,
many
yeah,
dudes.
yeah. That guy. Yeah, guy. That guy.
Commander All-Star, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Braid of Fire was there too.
Yeah, it got
And,
printed
and
once.
modern meme spread.
Yeah, that's true. But also, I just want to reprint Counterbalance, you cowards.
Absolutely.
Put it in a commander deck. Do it.
Yes.
Make new players learn what countertop is.
I did get to teach people what countertop
God.
was. Yeah, it was really fun.
They reprint Counterbalance and they put Scroll Rack and Senseis in the same deck as
Dude,
Counterbalance.
it was so, like it was so good because Tiny and Chris Eisenhart immediately when I was like Counterbalance top, and they were like, fuck. And everyone else at the table, I think it was Ryan and someone else, and they were like, oh, okay. And then they were like,
What
I
is
cast
it?
a spell, and I was like, top. And they're like, ah.
Before you initiate gameplay, I'm going to take my turn on your turn.
Yeah,
and I'm going to see if I allow you to play the game.
Sorry, counter it. Yep, sorry.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yep, sorry. Oh,
It's a valuable lesson to learn.
it's really nice.
Slight tangent. One of my first ever games when I got into Legacy was against Counterbalance Miracles.
Nice.
We played one game.
Yep.
And went to time, probably.
We drew out turn 5, 1 hour and 25 minutes.
Yep. That's the reason why top is banned, by the way. It's not because it's too powerful, it's because it makes games go too long.
Yeah,
That's it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, after my opponent realized that my entire deck is 1, 2, or 3 CMC, there's like, oh, I'm going to have a great time now.
Right.
It's budget elves.
Cut to me, 25 turns later trying to hard cast a Grusselbrand. They're going, wait a second, I think I actually have a... Oh, God, what is the terminus for that? I'm like,
Ah! Shit! Yeah.
Oh, God. Legacy is a godless
anyways,
wasteland.
your final pick of the night?
Treasure Nabber.
Oh, yeah. Hell,
It's
dude.
just like a fun little card.
He's a fun little guy.
Once you play him, it does make people make a little more choices. More of a political thing. Like, hey, can I borrow that Soul Ring so I can deal with this guy's problem real quick or something like that. It's just a fun little card. Only got printed in Commander set, so I'm glad to see him back.
Yeah.
Nothing silly or broken or anything. Just a fun little dude.
He's just a little guy.
Yeah,
Right.
He's not doing anything wrong.
I would
We're
like
just
to
normal
I would
men.
like to see more stuff like that, like the non insanely broken commander cards get reprinted more often.
Just
Because
ignore.
not every commander card needs to be the free cast cycle or
Dockside.
Dockside Extortionist or True Name Nemesis. Like, we can just have fun stuff.
Yeah, just
Speaking of, True Name Nemesis is $4, which I just is a great. I'm very happy to see that.
Absolutely.
Very happy to
That's
see
where
that.
that's where it should be.
That's where it should be.
yeah. Just ignore the Crocodile Ironworks behind the goblin. It's not. Yeah, just pretend you don't see that.
Just let me borrow your mana rocks, bro. I promise.
You'll get them back.
You'll get them back. It's fine. You'll get another turn. Trust me.
I promise. I promise, dude. I promise.
Come on, just let me borrow all y'all Soul Rings so I can cast this Worldfire on turn 3. They unbanned it, not me. If they're gonna let me play with it, I'm gonna play with it. Unban Panoptic Mirror. Let me have my fun. Don't unban Panoptic Mirror.
All right, for my fire one, I gotta take the meme. They're reprinting fucking Zatulpa again. The
1-800
yep.
are you flapping, double slapping, no napping, unflappable. God, you just can't get enough of it. Mono white keyword soup. It's the only thing you're good at. Ignore all of the good cards that they've gotten in the last couple of years.
Give me 1 second. I need to see how many times they have actually reprinted this fucking thing.
Is it Talpa?
Yeah.
4? My guess is 4.
Your guess is 4.
My guess is 4.
I think it would be 4.
Let's
That
find out.
sounds correct.
Right, because
like-
the OG, the commander deck now, and I'm sure there's another commander deck.
But if they put Zatalpa in there, I hope that they reprint Nezahal. Just throw Nezahal in there too.
Oh, I'm very wrong.
Oh god, yeah. So we
Yeah, I'm
got
very
the
wrong.
list: Dominaria United Commander.
Oh my god.
2021, 2020. If you count Game Day, 2019, and then Rivals of Ixalan.
Wow.
Why
That
was-
made a huge mistake.
This thing is still above bulk price, by the way. It's like $250.
It's a really good, dude. When someone plays that and you don't have exactly exile target thing, you're
Right.
not living much longer.
It's like you look through your buddy's trade binder and you look at that and you're like, it's a big dumb doofus. It's a billion mana and all it does is a bunch of keywords. And then they cast it and you don't have path in hand. You're like, oh, I'm going to die to the big dumb doofus.
yeah,
And then they give it like a sword or something and you're like, oh no, winged death.
yeah. My wife loves dinosaurs, and I'm like, yeah, dinosaurs, big and dumb. I can do that. And then it doesn't matter. And then she's like, well, this one has flying and every single keyword known to man.
Right. Gishath
So
trigger.
get
flip into
fucked.
Zapata.
Yeah.
And it was just like,
oh, right.
and by the way,
I'm dead.
This aggravated assault down here says I get another combat.
Yeah.
So
So write that down.
Right.
So write that down.
My actual answer, Finale of Devastation.
yes.
Yeah.
Just another mythic that's like, please get your price down.
Finale
Absolutely.
Devastation.
You're not old enough to get that price tag.
Is Invasion of Ikoria like technically like a sideways reprint? It's a functional reprint just as a battle. That counts a little bit, right?
No.
No, it's just redundancy.
Yeah.
But I would like
also,
to see
isn't
because they both grab from the the difference is that Ikoria doesn't buff your board, but it does grab from the graveyard or deck as well.
Yes.
And I don't
Yeah,
like
but
the amount of times I've actually seen a finale cast for over 10 is very
well, yeah, no,
few.
I'm not casting the
Oh, no,
finale
no,
for
for
over
sure.
10. I would just rather have. What, is it an instant? No, it's not an instant.
No,
it's
it's
a
a
sorcery.
Yeah, it's a sorcery.
I mean, I don't know. I just rather have a sorcery than a weird enchantment that I don't totally understand.
That's super fair. Super fair. Battles
It's not
are
tr-
weird.
I do understand how battles work. I'm just old and I don't like them.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
absolutely. My old Yu-Gi-Oh player in me is just
Yeah.
like this. The new is strange, and I don't like it. This isn't what Richard Garfield
What
wanted
is
for me.
pendulum?
Exactly.
And you know what? I do not understand the effect, and I will not respond.
Absolutely. I'm not going to read your college thesis of an ability. You can have it, dog.
Go for it. Go for it. You know what? Counterspell.
Right, like somebody plays Chains of Mephistopheles.
I got 3 words for you. Counter target spell. Let's move on.
Right, it's like somebody puts Chain of Mephistopheles on the table, and you're like, sure.
I don't know.
Whatever it is that does.
Whatever you say, dude. You
I'll
got
believe
it.
you.
You
You
got
got
it.
it.
I don't care.
I'm not reading all that. I'm not looking up Oracle text.
The amount of times like I've been playing Modern, and they're like, okay, so I'm like, you don't have to explain it to me. You know what you're doing. Just do it. Just do
Right.
it. I don't care.
Right,
I don't care. Those cards have too many words on them.
The first time watching somebody like pilot Indomitable Creativity, and it's
yeah.
just like, what does that do? Oh, it's 3 mana Worldspine Worm. Gotcha.
Yep.
That's all you
Okay.
needed to
Yeah,
tell
that's
me.
all you need to say.
That's all you needed to say.
You're destroying this clue, and you're getting Worldspine Worm. I got it. Okay.
Right.
All right.
Oh, and that explains the Xenagod. You
got it.
You
Oop,
clever
oop,
devil.
oop, you got me.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can have it.
Yep. Go for it.
Yeah.
But
That's fair.
yeah, I do believe that concludes this episode. We'll be back soon with more content. Let's just call it that.
Much to your dismay.
Anyways, as always, I'm Nick.
I'm Mike.
Oh shit! It's happy.
Is it though?
It is.